Alright, good evening, this is Schmoe, Schmoe RC. How you guys doing today? Alright, this is probably the third or second time I've shot this video. I've had some problems with audio and my nose kept sniffling, and I don't want to put another video up where I keep sniffing my nose back. I don't even like listening to that myself. So I'm trying really hard not to sniffle. Alright, what we have before us is Monster Mutt 4x4 Stampede with the Monster Mutt body on there. A lot of you guys helped me finish this up for my brother, or for my son, Brendan. He loves this to death. Only major mistake I did is throwing the Valenion in there right off the bat. Yeah. I'm thinking about swapping it out with a Titan 12-turn motor and one of the ESCs that's in one of the ECX vehicles, and taking this Valenion and throwing it in there. That way I can play with the faster one and he can slow him down and enjoy this. One of the quickest things I did was I put a piece of foam right here. Might not be able to see that very well in the video, but it does stick out just enough that it hits first before this bumper when it's hitting walls and stuff. And you ever hear somebody say, hey, drive you up a wall? He has driven this up a wall and it flipped. Quite a sight. And he's done it more than one occasion. He giggles. He loves this to death. So putting a slower motor, it wouldn't bother him. He would still enjoy it because he just plays with it and loves it. I could just set it on the floor and he will go back and forth with his hand like it's a Hot Wheel. He loves it just the way it is, whether it's moving or not. He's getting better with controlling, by the way. With the Axial that I have, he'll take the controller from me and he'll play with it. So he's starting to get good. I love watching him learn. For my oldest daughter, who is 12, by the way, Brendan is 2 years old. 2 years, yes. His older sister, which we are calling Peppermint1431 because she has her own YouTube channel. This is her rustler she named Prime. Somebody out there had Megatron, so she wanted to balance it out and make Prime. And by the way, Project Hot Rod, my Bandit, is Hot Rod right now, and then when it hits 70 miles an hour, it will become Rodimus. So, Rodimus Prime, Optimus Prime. I see Transformers theme. Alright, well, anyways, about that brushed. Did break one of her caster blocks. Or no, didn't break, sorry. Yeah, no, she did break one set, and then I bought another stock set to put on there. And right before I put them on, we went ahead and bought her aluminum for the caster block and put it on there. So, that was nice. I think that is the only, other than that, and then the Valenion, there's not a lot of upgrades on this one. But here is the dilemma I'm coming across. We have another baby girl, which is 2 months old. And her name is Jessie Juliet. I call her Jules as a nickname. And I'm trying to think what to get her. Now my thoughts are this. I thought about completing the Traxxas 2-wheel drive saga because I have a Bandit, a Rustler, 2-wheel drive Slash. What I don't have from Traxxas 2-wheel drive is a 2-wheel drive Stampede. So I thought maybe doing her a pink 2-wheel drive Stampede. Or doing her a pink version of the Rustler. And going back and forth on that one. Also, for the 2-wheel drives for the ECX, the only 2-wheel drive I don't have is the Circuit. So I could do that route. Just not quite sure. My wife threw the ideal on me on how about making a... because if you remember, Porker Forker was also Project Wife as far as building her an RC. But when she heard me say Project Wife when I was recording, I had her thinking Project Wife was just cleaning the kitchen table and give it back to her. So she didn't realize that, I was talking about building her an RC. But she wanted me to build Porker Forker. She just didn't realize I wasn't going to just do the body, that I actually got a Torment so it could become its own RC. She thought I was just going to do the body only. But it's a full function RC, so she can have an RC. So she does have a Torment, and she liked the Baja Buggy Buddy. So did I. When we first did Porker Forker, it was meant to have like a pig face on the hood. Like some parts of the face here, like using the headlights as the eyes. And then we were going to put a tail in the back and then try to put ears here, to make it look like the whole body is a pig. And I thought that was a really cute idea. I bought my maskings off GJ Fly Guy. I messed up on my part and did not clean underneath very well. So some of the masking came off while I was spray painting and it kind of messed it up. So it was my fault. Okay, understand, it was my fault. So to cover my tracks, what I did is I went into Walmart and bought some truck bed liner spray paint and spray painted all over it. Like 2 or 3 cans all over that thing just to get a good solid coating. And when it dried, before we added the forks and the pig face on it, I was really liking and digging the Baja Buggy look. That Volkswagen Baja Bug. It really looked cool. So my wife was wondering if there's a way to build a maybe 16th scale of that one in pink for Jesse. And I thought that'd be a cool idea. So I don't know, if I went and found a way to get a 16th scale mini slash and bought a Baja, do they make a Baja Buggy, a Volkswagen Baja Buggy shell for that I could paint pink? I'll have to look that up and see what's there. But it's just different thoughts out there what I could do. I could do a pink 2-wheel drive slash or a pink mini slash. That would work too. I don't know. I'm really going back and forth of what to do. I really honestly just can't make my mind up which way I need to go. Got time. She can't play with it anytime soon anyway, so I got plenty of time to get something together and get some thoughts out. The favor I'm asking is for thoughts. If you guys got some ideas running through your head, hey, did you thought about this? Or, do you hear? I think it was Geo Stealth R1 that had a pink Stampede. If I got that wrong, I apologize, dude, but I think that was you. And it was a pretty cool looking one, and that would probably be a cool theme that I could follow for Jessie, is the pink Stampede. But, I don't know. Her older sister's got a Rustler. And I eventually want to start the build because I don't buy everything all at once. I can't afford to do that. So what I would do is, at first, I'll buy, when I figure out which route I want to go, I'll buy the chassis. And then I'll buy every other payday, I'll buy like one piece. And then over time, I'll put it together. That way I don't have to fork out a big bunch of money up front. For me, that works a lot easier to work it within a budget. So that's what I'm thinking I'm probably going to do. As far as when I put it together, I'll buy piece by piece by piece instead of just buying a kit and then changing things out. I really enjoyed building that for them because it does feel good to know that I said I built that. Every nut and screw on there. Every little part I put on there. I mean, I built it. That's kind of cool. This one, I bought and then upgraded it. So, I mean, I did upgrade it. I did do some things, but it's not the same prideful feeling of knowing you built it for your kid. It just feels real good. I will end up stripping this one down and rebuilding it back out for my daughter. I'm going to wait till I get some more upgrades for this one, though. I mean, it's other than these caster blocks in the Valenion, and I did one of Jang's modifications of the springs and shocks on it. So I did change the springs, but only the springs, and added a Valenion, and I added a light kit, which is really cool. I don't have a battery in it right now, but... Oh, and I changed the RPM front bumper. Everybody's like, hey, you need to get a front bumper on there. Get it. I did get that. And the other thing I did do, that everybody said to do right away, just don't wait, is to add a wheelie bar. Because it's going to protect that Valenion from getting scratched up too bad and getting hit. And also protect this from getting too scratched up. So what I did when we first got this one, I just threw some duct tape on the back there. Cut it to where it was shaped right. And that's what I did. And just let that duct tape take a lot of wear and tear. Now, I could take that duct tape off and probably sand and make this like new again if I want to, but she likes that back there, so I'll leave it. But you can tell by these tires, if you can see them, they're kind of roughed up, so they have taken a good beating for this RC. So that worked. You guys are dead straight, man. For anybody else ever getting in the 2-wheel drive Traxxas vehicles, those wheelie bars are nice to save your body from wear and tear. If you start the wreck or you're coming down landing hard, boom, boom, and you hit, tire touches, doesn't hit the motor. It saves on wear and tear. So when you could save on wear and tear and only break parts like these, or scratch parts like these, and I haven't had one of these break yet, so they just get scratched. This getting scratched is a lot better than breaking something like that. So, thank you guys for that tip. The RPM front bumper, it does seem like as you're racing around, like if you hit a curb or something, that it feels like it absorbs more of the blow. And the wreck doesn't seem as bad when she hits with that. So, There are some upgrades, you know, I did do. Not a lot. A lot of it's still stock. But before I completely tear it down, I would like to have some upgrades to anybody, like getting rid of these. And here, you could. This is how you could tell I'm still a rookie in the RC world. Is I don't even know what to call that. I don't know. That plastic little goes between the steering block and I think the bottom of the shock tower. But yeah, that's eventually gonna. I want to get the better links. I think is what they're called. So they're not plastic, but I'll wait a while. There's no rush on that either. She enjoys it just the way it is. Don't need to fix it. It's not broke. But anyways, ideas. That's what I need from you guys. I need ideas, thoughts. What do you guys think? She's only two. My youngest is only 2 months, but I do want to take time, like over the course of a year or two, or a year, and just getting piece like every other month or every other payday, whatever, just a piece here and a piece there and a piece there, and then put something together. In order to do that, I got to draw a game plan, which means eventually, here soon, I need to make the decision which route I'm going to go. You know, get the chassis first, and then go from there. All right, thank you guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.